The brother I almost lost. My older brother and I used to be inseparable. Growing up, we did everything together. We shared the same room, played on the same soccer team, and promised each other that no matter what happened, we'd always have each other's backs. When our father passed away, everything changed. At first, we tried to stay strong for our mother. We handled the funeral together and promised we'd get through it as a family. But a few weeks later, our father's will was read. The only thing he left behind was our childhood home. To me, that house was priceless. Every room held a memory. It was where Dad taught us how to ride our bikes, where we celebrated every birthday, and where our family had spent every Christmas together. My brother saw it differently. He wanted to sell it immediately, split the money, and move on with his life. Our conversations quickly turned into arguments. Arguments became shouting matches. Eventually, we stopped speaking altogether. Days turned into months. Months turned into years. 5 years passed without a single phone call. No birthdays, no holidays, nothing. I convinced myself I didn't need him anymore. Then one afternoon, my phone rang. An unknown number. It was a nurse from a hospital nearly 2 hours away. My brother had been involved in a serious car accident. He had suffered multiple injuries, and the doctors weren't sure he would survive the night. Without thinking, I grabbed my keys and drove as fast as I could. The entire drive, I couldn't stop thinking about how stupid our fight had been. 5 years. All because of a house. When I finally reached his hospital room, he looked nothing like the brother I remembered. He was covered in bandages, connected to machines, and barely conscious. As I stepped closer, he slowly opened his eyes. He looked at me for a long moment before whispering, "I'm sorry. The house was never worth losing my brother." I couldn't hold back my tears. I took his hand and said, "I'm sorry too." We wasted 5 years fighting over 4 walls, when all we ever really had was each other. For the first time in years, he smiled. Weeks later, he made a full recovery. We sold the house together, not because either of us had won, but because we finally understood that memories don't live inside walls, they live inside the people who refuse to let each other go. And if there's one lesson I learned from all of this, it's simple. Never let pride steal the people you love. Because money can always be earned again. A house can always be replaced. But family, sometimes you only realize how much they mean when you almost lose them forever.